Oh, where's my sweet delicious caffeine? There you are. Right. Alright, we're back. It's time for more ass kicking with Shogun and friends.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby is correct. Alright. So we are off to Waterfall Coliseum. So let us bring Mr. Belmont here.
He does kind of look like a Belmont.
It does look a bit like a Belmont. He's got the build. Alright, so we need to choose 5. Oh, I remember this one. Right, okay. So this one works a bit differently.
A lot of grass and lightning, I'm noticing.
Yeah, very grass and lightning there, team. So I am going to... So if I remember correctly, the way this works is it's so you choose 5 from your team, and then it plays out as 1v1. Does that make sense?
You mean like the first thing goes against the first pick, the second king goes against the second pick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shiraba second, Shogun third, and I am not bringing a Dora bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's team battles. Round 1. Right. I think I'll just start with Psychic, honestly.
I was gonna suggest check for him.
Oh, I've missed you, Polgar.
Let's try to use some more. Alright.
I'm not entirely sure why it just tried to do Raw, but it did. Alright. 1 point to us.
I'm vaguely reminded of the battle arena.
This is one giant battlefront here.
Alright.
Alright, this is slightly less favourable. Let's pin it on Super Luck. Also, you may be wondering, why does Shiraba no Pluck? Everything has a berry in this game.
That's fair. Like that thing, but he already ate it.
So the Gateway Coliseum was all rental Pokemon. Main Street Coliseum was just standard singles, 3v3. This one's this team battle 1v1. I think it's first to 3 points.
There's 5 of them, so it would be best of 5. Yeah, first to 3 points.
My slug would very much appreciate a hug. That actually hit. Lol, Burn didn't get nerfed yet. Bye.
Yep. Yeah, that's not until Gen 7. Burns 1/8.
Troublingly, so this game was made around Diamond and Pearl, which means, yes, Adorabulk has 70 accuracy hypnosis.
It applies to Battle Revolution too?
Yep, because this game was made for Diamond and Pearl. And it never got updated for all the Platinum and Beyond stuff.
Well, it did, but not the overseas release.
Is that a shiny Beautifly?
I don't know. Does Battle Revolution have a thing where the sprites are like different colors sometimes?
Yeah. Well, so if a Pokemon is shiny, it will show up. Is that a shiny Beautifly?
I'm not sure, actually. I think Shiny Beautifly is like slightly darker. I don't think it's all the shiny colors. Could be wrong.
Because I know
Oh, those are the Shiny Beautifly colors in Gen 4.
I know XD and Colosseum have that full odds chance of seeing a shiny. What the fuck?
Level 55?
Yeah, so it's set to the highest Pokemon on your team, which is Tyranitar.
Oh.
Also, I didn't know this game did that. So there is a 1 in 8,192 chance that one of the opponent's Pokemon is shiny. Okay. I just learned that. That's a thing?
Yeah, I looked it up. It's 1 in 8,000-ish chance for an enemy to be shiny. Interesting.
I have played this game a lot. That has never happened before.
Well, yeah, something 8,000 is kind of rare.
Right. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. That needs to be clipped.
I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
That is...
I may have missed the threshold.
That is disgusting. That's at Gen 4 full odds as well. Anyway, here's Trapeze. Wormadam flinched. Lol. Let's go for the crunch.
I'll have to check the VOD later. My thing doesn't go back far enough.
Wow. So, great. So what you're telling me is today I could have been playing an actual Gen 4 game and found a random shiny. But I had to be playing this Gen 4 game and I found a random shiny. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that beautiful. I thought that beautiful was weird.
I'm like, because like I was thinking about like Stadium 2 thing where they're just randomly different colors for whatever reason.
Right, this is a lot of water and a little bit of poison. So we shall Sibylle, Adorabulk, Shuraba, Trapeze, Polgar. It's nuts to me that's a thing that can happen. Alright, this is a strange matchup, but we shall...
This is a very weird... Wait, can you poison this? You can't.
Yeah, it's pure bug.
It's pure bug at this point. It might not stick, though.
I'm just gonna go for Pedal Dance. And that is how a Cascoon walks.
For some definition of walk.
Propelling itself forward upon 2 appendages, that's what that was.
Oh, this is the gem where Pedal Dance is still 90, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
At least it's not Gen 3, where it was 70. God, Pedal Dance in Gen 3 is so bad. Alright.
Adorabulk. This thing poses absolutely no threat.
Is that where you're using Dynamic Punch for the kicks?
Yeah.
Alright. Wow. He's prancing, I love it. And you can just poison jab at your leisure, I guess.
Yeah, the movesets are a little different. I gave Meganium the Light Clay and Light Screen.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense, actually.
Adorabulk has Poison Jab and Waterfall now. Polgar has Trick Room. I gave Honchkrow Pluck because everything has a berry.
Like, if so many things have berries, then Pluck is just a good idea.
You know, he's got the naturally high crit rate because of Super Luck. Everything's got a berry, and it's probably better than Fly in this circumstance. So I was like, I'll take Pluck.
Pluck, Crobat, let's get it.
Yeah, that exists.
It's so good.
Adorabuddy. And I've kept Nasty Plot and Dark Pulse just because A, Honchkrow's moveset in these games isn't very good.
It's just kind of whatever.
And B, just in case there's a physical wall. Because Honchkrow's special attack isn't the end of the world.
It's actually pretty good. Surprised you didn't go for 9 Slash. This Pluck has 60 and 9 Slash has 70.
I don't know how I feel about Honchkrow's special attack animation being I'm gonna wield dual pistols.
Is that a problem?
I just didn't associate Honchkrow with dual wielding pistols.
I want to find a picture of that now.
What a dual wielding Honchkrow.
Yes?
Alright.
Wouldn't you want one of those?
For different reasons. You'll win.
Wait, what? I got a result?
But right.
It's not quite dual wielding, but hold on, I'll drop in your DMs real quick. It's actually pretty good.
Fair enough. Alright, Shogun versus Apom. This should be fairly free.
I won't ask. I see it go first. I'm like, it's gonna use fake out.
Yeah, we have Tyranitar, so this is my Heart Gold playthrough team. Which has probably ended up being the most memorable of all the teams we've used.
What's messed up to me is it's a post-red team too. At level 50.
Yeah, it beat red at level 50. When I say the team beat red, I mean Shogun beat red.
The Meganium beat Blastoise and then Shogun beat everything else.
Yep. All it was is because Magcargo has really high physical defense. Tyranitar has Sandstream. This is now unkillable.
I will feed you full of the X items.
Alright, this should be an interesting matchup. We'll start with Pluck.
Pluck is smart.
Because again, everything has a berry. There's Super Luck coming into play there.
Citrus Berry. Alright, good idea. You actually got it. Son of a gun.
Yeah, I did actually get it. Oh, that's annoying.
This is... Why is this going wrong?
Honestly, in a battle format like this, Attract is actually kind of broken.
You ever played the Ballerina before? It's very rough.
I did a long time ago, and yeah, it was rough.
It very much favors high offense, because you have 3 turns to do as much as you can. Just tips his head it dies! Oh my god.
Alright, so we just lost a matchup, that's fine.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Weirder things have happened.
Weirder things have happened.
Like that.
Ah, yes. When I'm facing a Tyranitar, I go for a normal type move as well. And Tyranitar was just something I threw onto the team.
It's like...
You know what? Larvitar's here. May as well.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I was just like, is that a crit? I'm like, wait, it's Tyranitar. That has
It's
like
Tyranitar.
Alright, we gotta bring it back. Oh, this will be free. Probably.
Yeah, I feel like this is free.
Waterfall. Wow. Alright.
You don't mess with the Durabulk.
Rip in pieces, Malcolm. We hardly knew you.
Oh yeah, Mothim exists.
I think my first proper challenge run was doing Pokemon Platinum with Mothim and one of each Wormadam. That was actually a really interesting run. It was also really fun, except for the Flint fight, which sucked.
Ooh, this is an interesting team.
Hey, what? What's this, Little Cup?
Right. Everyone except Sibylle, I think.
Sounds right.
Woo, woo, woo. Oh, I love Wiimotes.
Alright, this round's free.
Yeah, this one's free.
I'm not even sure what this team is going for. It's like, I feel like it's not a thing yet. There's like no advantage to running smaller things.
So the reason I kept Tyranitar at a higher level than everyone else is just so there is some level variation.
Some semblance of challenge.
For most of the main game, yes. Uh-oh.
Ooh, alright.
Right, as funny as it would be to go for Dynamic Punch, I'm actually going to go for Water Ball.
It's not practical.
Unless it's a bulky
Yes.
normal type, I tend not to press it. If that was a Liquor Tongue, I would have gone, yeah, alright.
Does a Dorabulk just have a passive that lets its moves auto crit when the target is sleeping?
No, I wish. It's got Damp. Which will probably have its uses.
Actually, here it might. You're right. Especially. Alright.
Okay.
That's much larger. Am I supposed to be fooled?
This does not deceive the Shogun.
Let's go for Fury Swipes.
Go with Fire Spin.
Oh.
Bye-bye, monkey. Alright, that one proved no threat. Also, yeah, I forgot how just naturally good it feels to hold a Wii Remote. There will never be, and this is a controversial opinion, there will never be another controller as good for aiming stuff as a Wii Remote.
Oh, yeah.
I know people would say, oh, PlayStation Move, but PlayStation Move works in the backwards way to the Wii Remote. Because the Wii Remote is what sends the signal out, and you have to point at the sensor bar to receive it, whereas the PlayStation Move, the camera sends out the signal, and the controller is the receiver.
Lots of water and grass.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 Tyranitar? That's genuinely surprising to me.
I think I have that extreme speed for Genie. Anyway, while we're here, shall we...
It's not that hard to get, you just have to answer all the questions correctly on the first try.
Shall we bring back the Pokemon tradition of the Daily Duden?
Oh god. I forgot that was a thing.
It's not a fairy yet, so I'll just use Poison Jab anyway.
I forgot Meryl was a Fairy type.
I don't when it fucking hits you with Play Rough.
Like Azumarill, yeah, but Meryl, like, I don't even think about. What type is Azurill now?
Normal fairy.
It's normal fairy, okay.
Let's see, what funny word should be?
Hypnosis.
Alright. Let me find the letter. Hypnosis is hypnos.
That's not as
That's not as funny as I thought it would be.
yeah, that's
boring.
Just the role.
Yeah.
That's just the name of the Greek god of sleep.
Hyperfetical is hyperfetish, which
Hyperfetish.
hyperfetish. Yep. You know, the more I look at German as a language, the more the word is either just slightly angrier sounding English word or something completely full of consonants.
I wonder if that one was just a consequence of TH not existing in German.
Hermetic is luftig.
tight.
Brother-in-law is Schwagger.
There's got to be a story behind that one.
There has to be a story behind that one. I refuse to believe it. Amputation is amputation. Don't know why.
I'll be right back. What were we looking at? Brother-in-law.
Yeah, brother-in-law. Schwager. Or Schwager, I don't know. Oh, it's this matchup again, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the nasty plot, Dark Pole strat.
No, it's just a word. Derived terms, Schwager? What?
Apparently,
Oh, that's how you chain it.
alcoholism, apparently in German, sounds like a festival. Or like a seasonal holiday. Alcoholismus. Petraberry. That's...
Yeah.
Thing is, right, you never know what berry they're gonna have. They're just gonna have one.
Ay caramba, hay problema.
Ay mierda!
I still can't get over the Honcho just like tips his hat as he's dying.
Tips Fedora. My lady.
This should be free.
If this is not a one-shot, I'm gonna be surprised.
There we go. Trying to get Wheaton Bell to work. It just doesn't work.
It just doesn't. I've tried.
Like, I've tried to get Victory Bell to work. I used it in Let's Go once, and that was as close as I got.
Yeah, that's probably the best game to use it in, actually.
Because you get it, like, really, really early.
You get it on Route 1, which kind of, you know, is an early game grass type, actually. You could do a lot worse.
Yep. I did not keep it in the end. I set that up for next Executor, because of course you do.
Okay, lots of
The other
water.
The other game you get to use it in is the Johto games, but those have their own problems. Grass is bad in those games.
I mean, grass was pretty much awful until Gen 4.
Yeah. That and in the Johto games, the first two gyms don't like grass types at all. That is a very cute outfit. Oh, wow.
This should be free. Okay, turn 1 fake out, fair enough.
That's more sensible than turn 1 Fury Slice.
I've seen Dynamic Punch hit more than Fury Swipes. I feel a bit concerned.
Also seeing a Dark Ball consistently crisp. I wonder what's up.
Adorabug's angry. this one should be interesting.
What?
What? Wow, why was the leader the easiest one?
Yeah. That or the leader just picked like we expected it to pick, and the other one just kind of did whatever they felt like.
Okay, that was easy.
Check that one off the list. Why is the menu theme in this game so good?
Pikachu painting a new battle pass. Neon Coliseum and Crystal Coliseum. But first, let's see what's in the shop. Okay, that hasn't updated. I wonder if I can make this guy look like Richter.
You probably could. Oh, you can only buy stuff for the Muscle Man?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it works.
You know, somehow I don't think I'm going to be able to find, you know, Simon Belmont's gear, but I think there's going to be a distinct lack of Conan the Barbarian style armor.
Now he looks like Max from Advance Wars.
A little bit, yeah. You know, if those colors were swapped,
Yeah.
that would be Richter.
Sandman.
Unfortunately, I can't. I mean, I could make him say Hydrostorm, but I only works in a rain team. Right, let's do Neon Coliseum.
Oh god, it's the arcade. Is that
Yeah.
where the... Jesus.
So when I said this game is one giant
Oh dear.
battle frontier, I meant it.
Like, we're gonna shuffle everyone's team together. Oh god.
Welcome to the battle arcade, boys. So this could be really hard.
Oh wow, you got turn. Tyranitar. Huh. Interesting.
Oh yeah. So
I
I do know.
I see like Tyranitar and Bastiodon, and I just start giggling.
Yes, that's a really strong start. And then they've got Polgar and Adorable, and I'm like, ah, shit.
That's gonna be a problem.
Right. I need to get rid of Polgar.
Crunch and Polgar, I suppose. What do you have? Interesting.
That's interesting. Actually, that's very interesting. 1 second.
Yeah, that's what I was about to think of.
So I know the gym leaders' Pokemon-themed outfits can also appear shiny.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing I know
Outfits
about.
are shiny?
Yeah, the outfits can be shiny. I think they have the same odds as a shiny Pokemon. Clutch Sandstorm. Polgar would synergize really well with this Bastiodon.
Yeah.
Obviously, Trick Room.
Is this gonna be enough to knock out Polgar before? Yeah, looks like it is.
No, that doesn't worry you too much. I feel like Trapeze has pretty much served her usefulness, so I will nuke that Carnivine. Avalanche?
Avalanche on Carnivine? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be annoying.
Fuck you, Derek!
Derek would never super such underhanded tactics. Actually, wait, he had to do that.
Yeah, he would.
I think. I forgot. I think he had to do it to beat Red. No, he prefers Stockpile. All right. So my brain is. We have Shiraba, right?
We have Sharab.
We also have Plusle.
We also have Plus. What's the Plusle got?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
right. Alright, so like, no. We get Shiraba and the Plusle will just use Helping Hand on Shiraba until it dies or whatever.
Right, so the Carnivine we've established is not a threat. However,
Adorable.
Adorable is right there.
I would still an Avalanche the Carnivine, just because Bastiodon's not going to be doing very much. Oh, it gets the double damage, as I said. Nice.
Still coming off a
my-
Bastiodon, though.
I'm like, wait, Bastiodon has like 50 attack? That's not gonna matter.
Now, if that was Metal Burst, we'd be having a conversation here.
Metal Burst is still really weird on Bastiodon because he has really high defense but low HP. And if it were the other way around, it'd be actually like kind of useful.
Right, last is Shogun, isn't it?
I think so.
Right. I need rid of Shogun, really.
Probably.
The only downside is I set up a Sandstorm.
Yeah, we should probably just double down on Shogun.
That did a lot.
Did more than I was expecting it to do. Good clock. No!
This is quite literally hoisting me by my own petard.
Shogun, please.
Honestly, throughout the entire hardcore playthrough, I ended up just getting a really bizarre attachment to Makaga.
Yeah.
We just picked
was
it because it was like,
bizarre.
in what other game are you going to be able to use the Slugma? And also it's really bad, and I feel like I may have proved both of those things wrong. Slugma has a very specific use. It can wall a Charizard. And a Snorlax.
Alright. Alright, so we pluck and helping hand forever, I guess? I don't know. Oh, wait. We could lock into off. Did we lock into double team or something?
No, I think
That
we
sounds-
help in hand.
That doesn't sound smart. What is your held item anyway?
Personberry.
Oh. Yeah. Why is that flame?
Now, if that was an Iron Ball, we'd be having
Or
a
at least-
conversation.
Or a light ball.
Your or Light Ball.
There we go. That's better.
Bye, Carnivine. It's nice to remember that you exist. There's
Derek, you
there's a
are
Pokemon
not.
that's due in evolution.
Derek, he is not. God, that run was fun.
Carnivine's one of those Pokemon that should one day get an evolution. Because, I mean, come on. There's so many different ways you could take a Venus Flytrap Pokemon.
Yep. Alright, we're doing the... How many
One-
rounds in this? Is it 5?
7. Yep.
That is a lot of fire types. Like, a lot of fire types. There's another Macargo in there. Oh god, which one's ours? Oh wait, the one with the blue highlight. We're fine.
Yeah, right. Chimchar, Ponyta.
Macargo, Charmeleon, Monferno, and Combuskin.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Right, that's not the end of the world.
that's the wrong Macargo. He's got the Tyranitar. Fuck! Oh, we got Polgar. Alright. You got a Adorable. Combuskin and...
Right.
This is salvageable, but
This is
it's gonna be
salvageable. But it depends on
It's gonna be
Slowking.
difficult. Yep.
Oh dear, right. Panic?
Sure.
Right, okay. Immediate net positive. Special defense boost to Macargo.
Alright, so Macargo.
Immediate negative. That's a fucking Tyranitar.
Substitutes?
There's a part of me that just wants to click Flare Blitz and just...
No, I think we should still click substitute because, you know, they'll waste time on it. And you can... That's the wrong Macargo.
That's the wrong Macargo!
Wait, it's got Yawn!
It has Yawn. Hang on. Wait. I'm fairly sure that Macargo will be the slowest thing here.
Probably. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, that's how we use substitute. So I think Macargo might be dead. Yeah.
Well, that's not my Macargo, and that is my Tyranitar. So yes, it's dead.
Yeah, Polgar, I get.
I'm thinking Combuskin.
Actually, wait, what does the Combuskin have?
It's called the Muscle Band.
Yeah, okay.
Sky Uppercut.
Okay, it has Sky Uppercut. This is, that's fine then.
And it should outspeed Trapeze.
So Ponyta uses Flare Blitz on Meganium?
Yeah, let's kill Sibylle.
I like it.
What we have just witnessed is what Flareon could have been.
We also witnessed what Ponyta could have been.
Yeah, actually.
Got him! Crunch. Oh, it's faster. That's annoying. Ooh. That's
Again, my Tyranitar.
Yeah, I'm like, that's nasty. Alright, does this kill? It does, okay.
Okay.
Substitute? Wait, how much HP does it actually have?
33.
Out of 122? That is, yeah.
Is that
122
just?
divided by 4.
Is that
It's
just
30.
enough?
Yeah, it's just enough. Wait, actually, then the Sandstorm kills it, so that's probably not a good idea. Never mind.
No, that'll just burn the turn. I'll just fucking Flare Blitz
Yeah.
into
Adorable because it's more of a threat.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I will Sky Uppercut into Adorable as well.
You might get lucky and this could burn. Doesn't look like it.
Alright, chip damage on the Charmeleon. Chip damage on the Dorabulk.
This is your last thing, isn't it?
Polgar.
It's Polgar. Alright. Actually. I think you want to trick him, actually. Because Combuskin is actually slower than both of those things. And
This
then,
is true. Sky Uppercut into
then-
Adorable.
or I was gonna suggest Growl, but that works too. Yeah, well,
Net positive. I've just set up Trick Room.
yeah.
I'm fairly sure Polgar is slower than Adorable.
Polgar's slower than everything. Slow king.
Macargo's right there.
Slower than everything on the field. So we just psychic Adorable, I suppose.
Yeah, because the Charmeleon's no threat. Best thing it's gonna do is Dragon Rage.
Dragon Rage. It's got Dragon Rage, Growl, probably a fire move. You know, last
Probably
guess.
Fire Spin or Fire Fang. I wish I had pants.
I hope the phrase was "I could use pants," but close enough.
Just reminds me of Jak 2, where Daxter just turns around and says, "God, I miss pants."
Whoosh.
So I just noticed something. 1 second.
Nani?
Layout. Reset. And then if I shrink that down again. There we go. I think it is just the Wii menu that has a weird aspect ratio.
Oh, okay.
Although that is not quite up to the corners. There we go. Alright, let's play the wheel. Wigglytuff, Stunky, Roselia, Kricketune, Pachirisu, Butterfree. Right. I could live with some of those.
The mighty intern.
The Mighty Intern is one of them.
Fuck.
Or Sagen Park.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Right.
I think
I can't see a way out of
like
this.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't
Oh
like
my
how
God,
every
it's going
time
at
they
all.
start with Tyranitar.
I can read the wheel better than we can, and it makes me sad.
Jesus Christ.
This ain't good. Fuck.
This is a shit. Do you have follow me? No? Alright.
You got Growl. It's like the best you've got, which is really
Best
sad.
I've got is Growl.
Or sweet. Wait, does that thing have sleep powder? It does.
It does. It has
Okay.
Tailwind.
Oh, this.
Right, hang on.
You-
First things first.
you
That
just-
Tyranitar
you
is
just-
going the fuck to sleep. Never mind.
God damn it! Why'd you give it a quick claw? Don't answer that. I already know the answer.
Right. How did Sagen Park win again?
Follow me with a crap ton of bulk and a citrus berry. It's Super Fang. We don't have that either.
What's Stunky got? Chesterberry, Stench. Oh my god.
Wait, is Trapeze female?
Yes.
That's Stunky as a tract.
I would now like to suggest something quite important.
Sweet kiss the Tyranitar and then also attract the Tyranitar?
That is the plan.
Oh wait, it has poison gas. I need to check if this is the gem where it hits both targets, but I don't think it is.
I feel like that started in Gen 5.
I think it started in either 5 or 6. Started in 4. I mean 5. Started in 5. Wait, why does it have 55 accuracy in Gen 4? You know what? This game is dumb.
Right. So Attract doesn't wear off, does it?
It does not. The Pokemon has to stay in, and it lasts as long as it stays in.
Okay.
Poison gas is 55 accuracy in this game,
I'll fucking take the odds.
because you don't have a choice. Yo, God!
Jesus Christ! It's 10%!
It's 20%.
You know, somehow I don't think beating this game with just rental Pokemon would be that hard. Okay.
Small mercy.
That's a small mercy. It's now 3v1.
Who's the one? Is it Polgar?
I'm
Alright.
fairly sure they've got Meganium.
They have no, it's a Roselia, I think.
Alright, Polgar.
Alright.
The good news is I have Surf.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I need that Tyranitar.
Trick Room?
I need that Tyranitar to stay confused.
You do. No.
So. I want to make it clear that there is no shot in hell of Surf one-shotting this Tyranitar.
Yeah, it's split damage, and Sandstorm buff is up.
But it is my best option.
The only other option is like Ice Beam on the Roselia. The Falcon's kind of dubious. I did like 40%. I also figured I was going to use Crunch at one point. And there's nothing Slowk can really do about Crunch.
I lost a battle to my own team, you bitch.
He doesn't know that. Don't worry about it. Look, she's just standing there in the entire waiting room, and all she knows is that you lost. She does not know any details. She's just trying to make you feel better.
There's a part of me going, why did I bring a fucking Tyranitar?
Why'd you put a fucking Quick Claw on the Macargo? Is what I'm asking at this point. Huh. You know, that's not bad, actually.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That is not bad. Okay. He's got Icy Wind. An Ice Shard.
That's not terrible.
Oh, I love RNG. As long as I get, probably, I'd say, 2 to 3 of my own Pokemon, it's alright. But the more of theirs I get, the more of an uphill battle this is.
Are you like stating the obvious or something? Because it's starting to feel like that.
Alright, let's pluck the Beedrill. And I'm unfortunately still subject to Encore, so... that is what it is. One free Citrus Berry, 1 dead temp. No Mega Beedrill for you. Encore still hasn't ended.
Three to 7 turns.
Tips Fedora. Tips Fedora Mafioli. Starting to get a bit concerned that I am actually going to wear down Shogun with Ice Shot at this point.
This feels illegal.
These feelers wrong. So when I played this game for the first time, God, when I got my Wii, and I don't know why I have such fond memories of getting my Wii because I know exactly what games I got. I remember this one gave me the most shit. Like this Coliseum.
I believe it.
And when I got my Wii, I remember I got this, Rayman Raving Rabbids 2, Super Paper Mario, and Wii Sports.
That's quite the lineup.
It's quite the lineup. Super Paper Mario is in there. And it's like, that was some good shit. Okay. Okay, so he's only got a Doranol.
Hmm.
I can deal with that.
He said.
He did.
Dude lying.
What I need is, ironically enough, not Tyranitar. Oh, Rock
You wanna like wait. Oh, you have got Rock Slide. Okay.
And I'm gonna go for the burn.
I thought you were gonna click recover. Actually knowing how much Quick Law is activated in this fight, perhaps that's not a good idea.
Jesus Christ, adorable.
Oh dear.
Are we sure Honchkro's got super luck and not Poliwrath? Because that crit matters.
Well, I asked you about that earlier, and you said no.
Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to double down on Adorabulk, I think.
Alright. Why don't you go with Flamethrower? It has more power. Both moves are resisted.
Why is that the best animation Ember's ever had?
I'm still fond of Gen 1 and Gen 2's making it look like a stove burner. I don't know why. It just seems very silly to me.
We need Adorabulk to, like, chill. Right, so good news. Honchkrow outspeeds Adorabulk. So that is Adorabulk dealt with. What the fuck is this moveset?
I won't ask, because, I don't know either.
How do you have a Monferno and not have Mach Punch? That's like a legal requirement.
Oh yeah, you got yourself Dark Pulse now, because you're burned. Forgot about that. I thought you were gonna use Taunt on the cargo because we know it's got like yawn and stuff. That's the most I've ever seen Furious types do in my life.
Right.
Oh, you have one thing left.
I'm gonna try, goddammit.
That sounded very much like a Gen 4 fight. An inopportune crit right at the start of the fight, and then everything just goes down.
And everything goes downhill real quick. Oh, you crit my Tyranitar. Well, I'm fucked.
And there are 5 rounds you have to clear of this
I think it's
in
7.
a row. 7?
Dude, the rank has just dropped.
Yeah, you're right.
Which makes you think the game's just gone, hey, this ain't working. Yeah, the teams are different now.
Is that a like Sableye Onyx
That's a Sableye.
in Gen 4? Well, we have a door bulk, and that's like the most promising thing I can say.
Yeah, but Adorable's still gonna be getting the crits for me. What's the Sableye rocking with?
What's its ability?
Yeah, let's have a little bit of a scout here, shall we? Keen Eye,
Can't. Okay, that's good. It's fine.
Poison Point Cherry Berry with not a lot.
Nothing.
Thundershot, Growl, Flash, Protect with Pecha Berry and Static. Okay, so the Sableye is the best possible outcome.
Sableye's the only good thing we have on this team.
I am gonna use knockoff on Sibylle just in case of light screen. You know what? Hang on.
Attract the Graveler? Like, attract the Graveler. Damn. The game's onto you. Sadly.
I don't like it. Unfortunately, this isn't a Prankster Sableye, so... I just used knockoff pre-Gen 6.
It does like no damage.
You know, I'm gonna use knockoff on the Graveler as well.
Flattered the Graveler.
Yeah, we'll flatter the Graveler.
It's not like Graveler has any special attack.
To be fair, if it's going to use a special attack, what's it going to be? I feel like it's going for defense curve rollout.
Yeah, me too.
Also, I love how the Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon still use their N64 models. Right, I'm gonna start whittling down. Sibylle, I think.
If you helping enemy you really wanted.
What's gonna do more damage, Fury Swice or a helping hand into Shadow Sneak? On average, I feel like it's gonna be Shadow Sneak.
Yeah. It's like, Fury Swipes can miss. Shadow Sneak is at least stab. I don't think it, like, gives much added value.
Why is my Heart Gold team so bulky?
Because that's how you have to win that game.
This is true.
What?
What?
Oh god, not again. Okay, this is dumb.
I just saw a Graveler use the tracks. I mean, whatever you're into, look.
Alright, so what's the Nidorina gonna do? Helping Hand again? Or like, flatter?
Helping Hand because Attract
Yeah.
is gonna... Christ. This is fucking dumb. Actually, I'll tell you what the dumbest thing in this game I've ever had is. And I can't remember exactly how I think the odds of this happening are incredibly slim. There is a Colosseum later where you get a board of 12 Pokemon and you and your opponent both have to pick 4. And obviously if you pick the same Pokemon, obviously the stats are exactly the same and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how, but me and the CPU opponent picked the exact same 4 Pokemon in the exact same order. And that fight went on forever.
Oh my god.
Because it involved Mega Drain.
Oh god.
So the damage calculations are pretty much identical for the... It was like an hour.
I think we have to do Adora Vulcan kill Meganium.
Spent a whole damn hour on that fight, at least.
Helping Hand, Poison Jab, let's get it.
Yes, if it goes for Attracted. The irony here is, Nidorina can't reproduce.
Don't worry about it.
Bop. You know what? At least that was an actual jab.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just let these two have a room.
Perhaps. Oh yeah, you're here.
Alright, as good as Dynamic Punch would be,
You don't feel like gambling at the moment?
I don't feel like gambling, so I'm gonna
That's fair.
Helping Hand Waterfall. Or just Waterfall.
Damn it, that crit did matter. So did that flinch. Hot. Let's score to Attract Defense Curl. I mean, the last move was probably roll out, but we'll never know.
The last move wants to be rollout. Because this is a very passive Graveler right now. That Graveler's got to have an attacking move, right? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're here.
No, this isn't the problem. So I'm actually going to try and attract.
Yeah.
I want to know what that Graveler's attacking move is.
I want to see if I can find the list.
Alright, Nidorina's about to die.
about to die. Why'd you use the tracks?
Why not?
Because if it's about to die, a track doesn't do anything anymore.
No. But the threat's gone. And we are dealing with the world's most passive Graveler. Well, it's gotta have at least Rock Throw, right? I'm surprised that Need Arena lasted as long as it did. And we will never know. That's weird. I don't... I mean, that was a very, very, like, Gen 2 style battle that we just experienced right there. Passionate Man's Joey's team has changed to Curlier, Hippopotas, Farfetch, Dirt, Kakuna, Ponyta, and Chimchar.
None of those fill me with any sort of confidence.
I wouldn't mind Hippo.
Well, the Hippo. Okay, the Hippo's fine. We actually got 3 of our own things.
We did.
Which one did he get? Is it Shogun?
He got a Dorabulk. Right, so that Kakuna is an absolute non-issue. So I can turn this into a single battle.
Earthquake?
Yeah?
It's like one of the few times where Earthquake is like a good idea.
Damn you, Diamond and Pearl! Look at Kakuna, ready for a job interview. Sorry, Adorabulk. You're the OG Flexer. Not Buzzwole.
Not Squatum?
Squato.
I think its name in another language is very close to Mosquito, now that I think about it.
I'm actually gonna go for Crunch.
Yeah, its name in French is Muscoto. Which is very close to Mosquito.
The ball's hard. Also, I can now say, this is the first time I have ever, in my life, A, had an in-game Pokemon with light screen. B,
Really?
had an in-game... Actually, no. It's the first time I've intentionally gone out of my way and got one. But it is definitely the first time I've ever used Trick Room on an in-game team.
That's fair, yeah.
Because the circumstances in which you're going to be using Trick Room in-game is like... you've got to be going into a battle facility.
Or you're in doubles.
Or you're in doubles. Meanwhile, Shuraba's there like, I sleep. Crunch is now going to be more effective.
Rom. That's one of the most menacing animations for Hippopotamus I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, the animations in this game are surprisingly good.
He just trots up and you just see his massive maw.
I would make a compelling argument that before some animations in Sword and Shield and most of the animations in Scarlet and Violet, I'd say this is the best animated game. In terms of 3D. In terms of 2D, still black and white.
It's kind of hard to beat black and white in the 2D sphere, honestly.
You know what? I was a bit hesitant about them going 3D, but after Black and White 2, I can kind of understand why. Because, like, yeah, we've peaked here now, so let's just move onwards. Okay, Stunky, Kakuna, Beautifly, Adorabuddy, Vibrava, and Spinder. I wouldn't mind the Vibrava.
Hot. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's
Okay, so they got Shubasa and Adorabulk.
The thing is, like, Shogun and Adorabulk are coming out at the same time on opposite sides.
Yeah.
That's what worries me.
I may do a guacamole here.
Yes.
I am gonna Rock Slide. And I'm gonna tag to Vibrava, because Vibrava has Levitate. What moves have you got? Sand to Protect, Fly? Vibrava learns Fly?
That's not, like, super... It's not super weird, but at the same time... I'm not sure why.
Flygon, yes. Vibrava?
Yeah.
I'm a bit like...
It's sus.
That feels a little... I get it, but that feels weird.
Yeah.
Then again, the only bug types to learn Fly is Genesect and Volcarona, so what the fuck do I know?
Vikavolt gets it now, too.
Why do none of the bug types you'd think would get Fly? Yanmega can carry a human. Okay then.
Yeah. Vikavolt at least makes sense.
Genesect also makes sense.
But, like, Yanmega? What? Why does Yanmega not get it?
You know, it's one of those ones like, why does Entei not get Earthquake, despite the fact that, you know,
Yeah.
its roars set off volcanoes. I mean, it's fine. Survivor gets Earthquake.
Alright, let's look at the list of bug types to get Fly.
I imagine as of Gen 9, that list has probably gotten bigger.
Yeah, we'll see.
I remember in Gen 5 it was just Volcarona and Genesect.
Vikavolt kept Fly. Sword and Shield, okay. Volcarona. Genesect. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
It's kind of messed up.
I mean, I get why bugs are, they're bugs. So I can understand the thematic reason, but like, you say Yanmega can carry a human.
It's also just very big.
It is also just very big.
The 6-second Pokemon is easily capable of transporting an adult in flight.
If you're going to tell me, your common Route 1 bug, or, Ninjask or something can't learn fly, I'm like, alright, that's absolutely fine, I can understand why. We're going to disregard Pidgey and Spearow and, all that shit, but, I can understand why the little bugs can't pick people up. But then you've got fucking Yanmega, that is the size of a car.
You got stuff like Scyther and Scizor, which are as big as people. Probably bigger.
I understand why they don't.
Yeah, I kind of see it. I don't agree, but I kind of see it. Captivate's AoE? What?
Yeah, so I've never seen Captivate used as much as I have in this game so far.
What? Captivate is single target.
I thought it was single target too, but I've never seen Captivate using dolls.
Well, that's because Captivate is just bad.
It's like, why would I use Captivate to lower the opponent's special attack when I have many other moves that do that for me? That aren't based on gender.
That's why Sword and Shield Captivate doesn't exist. Do they, like, remove Attract? That's also a stupid move.
Did they remove Attract?
I don't know.
I
feel
think
like
they didn't because Cute Charm is still a thing.
Oh, right. No, they didn't. Darn.
Then again, never say never, they fucking removed Hail.
They replaced Hail with something else. But, yeah.
Something that's actually better, which is the key thing. I don't know why we couldn't have had Hail just be the Ice-type Sandstorm, instead of Hail does damage and Snow does the defense boost, and yet there is neither. It's like, I feel like you should nerf Sandstorm now. Because Sandstorm is now the only weather that has two effects. I'm fairly sure Snow is still the worst weather because it only does one thing. Which is boost Ice type's defense.
Let's see.
I just saw this man has a Sunflora, so this should be fairly tame. Beautifly, Poliwhirl, Lombre, Wormadam Grass, Jigglypuff, and Sunflora. Alright, I'm starting with Trapinch again. I got 4 of my things.
Oh, baby.
And he only got Sharaba. Alright. This is a dub for me, I think.
That big fat boss man.
I'm digging the tank top. It is due. Just saying. Do I want a Rock Slide or just want a Stone Edge Sharaba? Oh, Rock Slide. Light Screen, fuck it. Okay, we've got 8 turns of Light Screen. And Rock Slide landed.
Oh, baby.
Alright, let's calm down a minute, Tyranitar.
Calm down. can only get so wrecked. The fuck did I just witness?
I mean, it is a balloon.
That's... It turned from a balloon into a piece of paper. Alright, you could just use rock slide on these too. Commit murder.
I shall commit Sudoku. And I will Giga Drain the Poliwhirl just because I think it might live.
You also shouldn't click Petal Dance because it's a random target.
Alright, Sibylle, what are we doing today? Like, that is the most damage I've seen a Meganium do ever.
Yeah, same.
You know what's bad? Meganium is my favourite of the Johto stars.
Yeah, me too.
For Alligators, fine.
It's alright. I think what turns me off for Alligator is that a lot of other people like it.
For Alligator is one of those Pokemon where I'm like, this is a really basic physical water type.
I used to like Typhlosion, and then 3D happened, and then it just looked weird.
You know, for Alligator, it's like, it's your standard water type. It gets your stuff like Double Edge, it gets Waterfall for stab, and it gets Ice Fang. You know what you're getting. There's nothing unique.
Sadly, Typhlosion has not looked good since Pokemon Crystal.
I feel like I might like Hisui in Typhlosion. Just because Fire Ghost.
You know what else is Fire Ghost?
Chandler.
Marowak.
I haven't used a lot of Marowak.
Well, I played VGC 2017, and that
It was
means
everywhere?
I have used one. Look, when Tapu Koko and Magnezone are like the top threats of the day, of course you're going to see Marowak. That's like not even a question. This is the only part. Oh, Blacephalon. And, Skeledirge.
Skeledirge.
And Theriledge.
Right. I'm just gonna Light Screen straight away, because those are two fire types. And I'm gonna Waterfall.
Ponyta.
Probably the horse, because the horse can learn Flare Blitz.
We know it has Flare Blitz, yeah.
I mean, the Chimchar's best move is probably Flame Wheel.
It's Fire Spin, I bet it's Fire Spin.
It's either Fire Spin, Flame Wheel, or Fire Punch. I feel like those are the only fire type moves they really give a Chimchar. Adorabulk is in love. Adorabulk cares not.
So in love it showed Ponyta's Waterfall. Wait.
Wait. Substitute Chimchar, alright.
I'm gonna go check on the laundry real quick.
Hippopotas! Giga Drain, Hippo. I will Poison Jab for the substitute. How is Meganium the fastest thing here?
Cursor Jam.
Ember. Huh. It's the Poketopian Lotad.
Can't believe you said such a thing.
Every time there's a new Pokemon game, man, I'm gonna get that Xatu image and I'm gonna still make some sort of racial stereotype out of it. That's the challenge now. I've got to make it stereotypical of the country. The sad part is, I know he'll believe it, at least initially. And the worst part is, one day, they'll do it for me. Bold prediction.
One day.
There will be a regional Lotad. And I say that just because there are many varieties of Lillipad in the world.
Yep.
All we need is a slightly tropical region, like Indonesian or something, and there you go. Introducing whatever that region is, Lotad. Or maybe not the Lotad, maybe like evolutions of Lotad, but...
Introducing Javan Lotad. Wait.
Just Javan Lotad, yeah.
No, wait. Java's in the... Is Java in the Pacific Ocean or is it part of Indonesia? I need to... It's part of Indonesia.
It's Indonesia.
Oh, yeah. It's that one.
You know, since they're touring Europe lately, I'd reckon the next one's Germany.
Or Italy.
Or Italy. No, because we've just had a Mediterranean one.
Yeah, okay.
So I think the safe would be like Netherlands or Germany, you know, that region. Or... Middle Eastern? I'd be down for that. There's a Volbeat in here.
There's a Metapod in there. What the fuck?
Right. So I've officially got Deadweight.
So does he.
So does he.
It's alright.
Right, he's got Shiraba and Adorabulk. I have a Metapod lead. So I've got the weaker lead. So that's not...
Alright. I guess you're just clicking string shot forever.
I will get whatever mileage I can get out of this Metapod.
Which means clicking string shot forever. Because it's AoE. And against Shirada, that's probably like... wait, you have Trick Room.
Yeah, I'm not going to Trick Room yet.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, yeah, not yet. I love the animation for Ice Beam in this game.
Ice Beam
so
in this
good.
game is so good.
Oh my god, you actually froze him.
Beware my silky discharge. Anyway. Yeah, sure.
I like how you're pondering it.
I'm like, do I need this Metapod? It's what I'm thinking right now. It doesn't know the Metapod will probably survive. Oh, never mind.
It's so messed up.
Critical hit. Oh, well. It might have survived. I think that would have been a roll, but... It could have.
Yep.
In the game of chess, you have to sacrifice your pawns. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, that's a unusually large amount of damage.
Also,
Which is good, because it wasn't a...
Loudred's Gen 3 sprite does not give the impression that it is that stout.
Wait. I was about to say, he has Polyrath in the back somewhere.
He does, but I believe Kakuna's coming first.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what? I'm going to go for the Ancient Power Boost. And I'm going to set up Trick Room.
Yeah.
Like, Loudred is a lot shorter than Gen 3 gives the impression for.
Yeah.
Alright, here he is. You know,
I see you still playing. I see you still playing through the cocoon just to get out of the way. Because the rogue poisons thing could suck. That's my idea, anyway.
You know what? I'd agree with that. Just in case that poison sting does
Do something.
do the biz. Okay, that quick call was completely unnecessary, but we'll go with it. I heard he was seeking a job.
Oh, that's juicy.
Why does Adorable run like Captain Quark? There's an image for you.
I have to remind myself that fighting Resist Rock. I don't know why.
You know what? Resistance. I have to remind myself of resistances more than anything else. Like, Bug resist ground. That one always catches me.
The bug in fighting one also being two-way catches me up. I can see like rock being weak to fighting, but fighting resisting rock just throws me off.
Yeah, you'd think it was neutral.
Yeah.
But no, that's ground and steel. I'm like, alright.
Oh, this is the last one. Oh, thank God, we can leave.
Roselia, Delcatty, Beautifly, Weeping Bell, Skiploom, Sunflora.
That's a lot of grass types.
So what we want is we want Shogun.
Sharaba.
Or Sharaba.
Alright, we got Sharaba.
But they've got Poldar and Adorable. We've got Trapiche and Sharaba.
And Shogun's not in the picture, which could be a good or a bad thing.
Whichever side got Shogun would have won.
Yeah. Thankfully, no. Thankfully, neither side got it. All right. What is this? What do our mons have that we borrowed?
All right, let's see. So
that does actually matter.
Beautifly, Swarm, Warsberry. Okay. Silverwind, Attract, Energy Ball, Stun Spore. That's not bad.
That's actually pretty good. And the Skiploom Herbazil. Oh, that's also really good.
That's also really good. What time we got? Big Root. Ooh.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, hang on. Grass type specialist here.
We Rock Slide and Giga Drain on Polgar is my thought.
I would agree.
That helps.
Okay, Skiploom's gone. Because it's Skiploom fighting Tyranitar. What do you think's going to happen?
It's going to deflate. Ooh. All right. Ooh. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
It is just a Roselia.
Yeah, but like that Roselia did a lot.
Isn't Roselia special attack like base 100?
I think so, yeah. Who do we want?
I'm actually thinking the Beautifly.
Okay.
Then I can click Earthquake.
Oh yeah, you can. You could have hit Earthquake in either case, admittedly. I'm
going to attract Adorable.
We can do that.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck! Oh god, he actually got it. Ugh.
Okay.
That's a problem. I think you Night Slash the Slowking.
Right, so the best option that Poliwrath has is Dynamic Punch. Because of the sun. You're not an issue.
Yeah, I would go for the normal pluck is what we want. That could be annoying.
That Dynamic Punch mattered so fucking much.
Yeah.
Right, thankfully, Shuraba has a Shell Bell.
Is this neutral or it's not? It's neutral.
Because it's normalized.
'Cause, yeah, I couldn't remember if it normalized the Gen 4 or Gen 5 thing. Annoying.
Ah!
Oh, that's a thing you can do.
Yep, so because I perfect cleared some battles. Try this again and let's if we get Shogun.
If we get Shogun.
Oh Christ.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ugh. Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, salvageable.
Right.
Somewhat.
Who's ready to see how good Tyranitar really is?
Ah, hell.
Actually, it's a good thing Tyranitar's in the back.
Yeah. Because he's gonna be needed for cleanup. Okay.
Sunflora, Solar Beam, Nature Power, Sunny Day, Secret Power. Ooh, hello.
We need
What
Sunny today for that.
Item
and
have
what's-
you got? Spearberry, okay. Normalized Silk Scarf. Okay, no wonder that does so much damage.
Yeah, it's normal. Okay, alright, that's actually kind of a good set. So what we want is...
Would the Skiploom use Sunny Day? Wait, what does the Spearberry turn Nature Power into?
Nature Power is... You're thinking of Natural Gift. Nature
Okay.
Power is the Nature Power is the terrain. Let me check. Try attack.
Try attack.
And Secret Power is a 20 or 30% chance of paralysis.
This body
It's-
slam.
wait,
Right.
wait. Oh wait, but Secret Power is physical.
If
You want to fake... You want to fake out the Slowking no matter what, though.
so, I am gonna.
I still say you want to set up Sunny Day. Because it's way too important right now, and then fake out Slowking.
In theory, this should do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Normalize. Well, normalize doesn't impact. What does it?
Doesn't impact what?
Okay, so that gives a lot of damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the Skiploom did do Sunny Day, so
I mean, like it might happen. There's a chance that it wouldn't, and I don't want to think on that. All right, so you Solar Beam the Slowking out of existence.
I do enjoy
And-
solar power. Right.
Delcatty would. I say you Oh, you can do that, yeah. I'm like, wait, it says Helping Hand. That's way better. That's problematic.
I miss Gen 6.
Yeah, me too.
Never thought I'd say that.
It's slower than Polgar. That's a problem.
Right, so we just completely burned a turn trying to set up a Sunflora, which, you know, now I've said that out loud, no wonder it didn't work. What's the Weeping Bell got? Personberry Chlorophyll, so that's good.
It's got knockoff for Slowking.
It's got knockoff,
Alright.
so we're gonna ride this Sun team for as long as we can.
Knockoff on Slowking. Looking.
I mean, I could...
No, feint attack, because you're not going to be slower than either of those.
probably Polgar.
Polgar again. Yeah. Polgar's going to be dangerous.
You're a Colosseum leader, why is your team shit? Alright.
The lore is that they made up these rules because the team is shit. I'm totally making that up, but I'll believe it. Run. Or Rock Slide.
I'm gonna Rock Slide because that fucking Skiploom's gonna put me to sleep.
It might not. On account of the sun being gone. Never mind, the sun's back. Ooh. Okay. All right. What are the last things? It's Shogun and Polyrath, isn't it?
I think it's Sugar and Polyrath.
The sun is turning to our advantage. Still on. The sad bit is Rock Slide is still probably the best idea.
Yeah, because I need that Delcatty alive.
Wait.
Helping
Wait,
Hand?
yeah, Helping Hand, that's what I meant to say, yeah. On the off chance it wakes up. I nearly saw my life flash before my
I've got to
eyes
say, I
again.
nearly saw this fight end in one turn.
Ooh, okay. Alright. What do we want now?
So we've Rock Slide again. I think we're just Helping Hand again.
I wouldn't have. I would have tried and gone for feint attack on the Polyrath, but gross. Alright. God! Why?
It's alright, I could have given it a more accurate fighting type move.
Yeah, that would have sucked for us a lot. Like Brick Break, that would have made me very sad. Alright. I think at this... All your moves are resisted except for Earthquake, and Earthquake is a bad idea.
Earthquake is a bad idea, so I am gonna Stone Edge.
Yeah, nope, just does a lot.
Just hope
Then you go for
Feint attack.
feint attack, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good hit. I ran it somewhere. I suspected.
I am pinning my hopes on a Delcatty. Oh, now you wake up. Okay, normalized Silk Scarf boosted. Oh, no, alright.
Renaissance. Wait. The Poliwrath is faster than you.
Payback.
What the fuck?
Okay, it's about to run out of PP on Dynamic Punch, though. Alright. We need this to miss.
Waterfall. It's gonna use waterfall. It used Dynamic Punch again. Alright.
We won because of a Delcatty?
We also lost because of a Delcatty. There's a statement here to be made, and I don't think I like it.
There's a statement here to be made. Is Delcatty secretly good? No!
No, it's not.
No, it's not!
It's like, I momentarily entered it. It's like, should I do Delcatty? It's like, yeah, but I wouldn't be having any fun.
None of my moves would ever be super effective. Only 300 points, fuck you.
Yeah, but we can leave it behind.
Ugh. Alright, Crystal Coliseum. Tournament battle with 16 contestants.
Oh, it's like a single Elan bracket?
At least I could use my own damn team. So it's the battle arena. Not the battle arena, the battle dome. I see what this team is doing, except for the Rhyhorn and the Poochyena.
That is, hold on. I tap back it. I too am confused.
I am having the confuse. But I will... God, Neon Coliseum is such a difficulty spike. Our Rhyhorn's a problem. Okay. Why did they never do a sand cast form?
Because Castron is based on a cloud. And sand doesn't come in clouds.
Well, not on this planet it doesn't. I'm sure there's somewhere in the solar system where it fucking rains sand.
Yes, but Caststorm is an artificial mon developed off the clouds on Earth. I'm sad there isn't a sand Caststorm, but it's also an answer that makes completely perfect sense once you hear it.
Yeah, it's like, why is there no sand one? Why would there be?
No, it's a cloud.
There's nothing to base it on. Bye, Snova. Wow, that Rhyhorn has accomplished nothing.
Must be Gen 4. Or 3. Or 2.
Flinch. the fuck is this? Team Magma? Yes, I'm going to give you the literal first thing you fight in Gen 3.
Seizagoon?
Alright, that was 3. Next up is Linda. Alright, Linda. Sound like you'd make some bland-ass potato salad. Okay, a rock team. A very physical... That's actually quite a dope team. I kind of don't want to lead with Tyranitar.
Nah. This feels like adorable.
That feels like bait.
And then Polgar, and the last one can be whatever you want.
I'm going to put Tyranitar in the back just as a last resort for Earthquake, but... I feel like setting up Stand immediately is just giving them far too much oomph.
Giving him the win on a platter.
Bastiodon and Onyx. Right, so... The good news is, Onyx attack stat is terrible.
The further good news is, Bastion's attack stat is also terrible.
Is also terrible.
Wait, why are you doing that?
Don't ask questions you're not prepared to know the answer to.
I was just like, just use Waterfall.
How is Meganium the fastest thing here?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
That is a good point, because Onyx is fairly fast.
It's like 70, I think. I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe it killed.
I can. This is Gen 4, where it sure doesn't do anything.
You know what I noticed? This game likes Macago.
We do, smiley face.
I approve of this. Thing is, if Macago didn't have 2 4x weaknesses, it'd be surprisingly bulky. Because it feels like one of those Pokemon where you hit it with a neutral hit and it's just gonna live.
For a hot sec, I was like, don't you mean 3? And I had to think about it.
No, 2.
I was like, fighting? Wait, no.
You know, one of my greatest achievements in life is making a team where Macago works.
That will never happen again.
It's never gonna happen again, and I think it can only happen in Gen 4. But I've done it twice. Where Macago ended up being the MVP. Like, come on.
Somehow.
Carla. Not as much of the bland-ass potato salad kind of name, that. The hell's going on with that team?
That's... what?
I mean, they've got Saifeng. I automatically approve.
I understand this team, and then there's the Kolava.
And then there's just that, which is like, what are you doing?
What? It's like, why are you here?
It's like, did you get into that point in team building where you need a 6th thing and you just fucking throw something on there because it covers a weakness?
I think he's kinda neat.
I mean, we've all done it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I need a 6th thing. That fills a hole. We'll use that.
Like, Gastrodon.
Yeah, you know, your Gastrodons, or in my case, Duraludon and Centiskorch. Always.
I use Gastrodon for so many things. It was kind of addicting. I think the Laundry might be done. One sec.
Bye bye, Butterfree. Oh, now I'm sad. So I know you have Aftermath, so I'm going to use Dark Pulse instead. Bye, Siphon.
What did I miss?
I one-shot a Siphon with Dark Pulse.
Okay. Cool.
I had to look up because I didn't recognize that cry.
It's like Chimecho. Oh yeah, you exist.
You know what? Speaking of Pokemon that need to evolve, yeah, Chimecho is one of them.
I didn't even know Chimecho existed until I bought the player's guide for Ruby Sapphire. I'm like, what the hell is that? And where is that?
Yeah, because no trainer uses it. It's a 1% encounter at the top of Mount Pyre.
I thought it was like 5%, but it's not a lot. Let me look.
I think the only hint you get to it being in the game is you can hear its cry as you're walking around it there.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm like, wait, what is that noise? 2%, yeah. Oh god, that's like nothing. The remake's up to 5%, which isn't any better.
But you do have the Dex now.
Oh, can Dex not force specific things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Granted, there's better Psychic types to force up there, like Metatype.
Yeah.
Another Rock team. Half Rock, half Fire.
Hey look, it's the only Bonsly in existence.
That's the second one I've seen in this game.
What?
Also, Bonsly is like, just kind of,
I remember Bonsly for a very sad reason. In the Pokemon trading card game, there is only one Bonsly card ever printed.
Hey, you know what? They're finally reprinting the Abra line.
I did notice that.
You know what? We'll get Porygon in the anime again next. And Whiscash. I feel like Whiscash is more likely than Porygon.
Yeah.
Even though the solution to the Porygon line is quite simple.
We now return to fighting Caesar robots.
Don't do an episode of Fighting Seizure Robots. Like, that's all you've got. Don't do strobe effects.
Though even in recent history, we've learned that Pokemon doesn't know how to do lighting very well. Sword and Shield update 1.3.
Yeah.
Gold and Silver Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Both those things are arguably worse.
You know what? If the next Nintendo system somehow manages to have ray tracing, which on a portable I'm not entirely sure is going to be
How do you do that?
Super feasible. You just need a lot of GPU grunt to do it, but I kind of feel like for a portable system to do ray tracing in this day and age, you would have to have a fairly low resolution and DLSS the hell out of it. Which, to be fair, the PS5 has to do that. Like, if I wanted Ratchet and Clank to run with ray tracing at a decent resolution, I think it's gotta be 30 FPS and upscaled to 4K, or it's 1080p, 60 FPS and upscaled.
1080p is fine.
When Ratchet and Clank comes out on PC in July, I'm gonna get it and try, see what I can do. But you know, the next Nintendo system, it'll be probably a fairly decent beast for a handheld.
Most likely.
But there's a part of me that's like, all these games are gonna look great, and then it's gonna be Pokemon. Like, you know, Smash would look good, Zelda's gonna look good, Mario's gonna look good, Kirby's gonna look fantastic. Pokemon's off in the corner doing its own thing, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
They have not looked good since Black and White 2.
I mean, Gen 7 looked okay.
Gen 7 was like actually good.
You know, Gen 7 was like, okay, we've got the tech here from Gen 6. How do we push the 3DS to the point where you have to turn off its operating system?
I was just like, I've seen the videos of like Sun Moon not like hampered by the 3DS's like 240p and whatever. Like that actually looked kind of impressive, which is a weird thing to think about.
So Smash Brothers 3DS and Gen 7 Pokemon are so big that in order to free up memory, they have to turn off the 3DS's operating system, which is why the initial load time's so long.
Oh, Smash Brothers does that too?
Yep. Which is why in those games, when you press the home button, it doesn't do what it normally does.
I know why.
So we have to turn the operating system off. It's like, okay.
And it only does that on non-new systems.
Yeah, because the new systems have more RAM.
Yeah.
I'm going to flamethrower that Onyx. I'm just going to see how much damage it does, just out of curiosity. Also, hi Rotom. This was back when you were a novelty. Bye Rotom.
That was also back when you were a novelty.
I mean, this game came out when its alternate forms didn't exist, so that was the best you got.
Say Rock Blast.
That was Rock Blast, yeah. You're not Cloyster, you're an Onyx.
This also isn't Gen 5. Skill Link doesn't exist yet.
Burp, burp.
Why does the boss have an Elekid? Not even Electabuzz, just an Elekid.
Just an Elekid. And he's got an Electivire outfit. I would have at least expected an Electabuzz.
I'm like, come on, dude. You're better than that. At least you should be.
That did a lot of damage.
That's not that surprising. Elekid's attack offenses are surprisingly high.
It's not dead.
Nani?
Nani? He's got a Carnivine. Huh. Allow me to cook that real quick. You know what? The Elekid is the scariest thing on this team.
That's a very funny thought.
I'm now understand why it's not an Electabuzz.
You ever fought Lieutenant Surgeon Gen 2? The scariest thing on his team is the Electabuzz.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think even in Gen 4, the scariest thing is the Electabuzz. Which is weird because he has a Magneton, and Magneton Gen 4 is really good.
I mean, Magneton's always good.
Magneton Gen 2 is kind of weird. Probably because of lack of available access, like easy access to Thunderbolt.
Is this a fucking choice band Elekid? Like, what the hell's going on here?
You say that. Now I'm just curious.
I say that. It could be.
Crystal Coliseum. Goldpedia probably won't have it because it doesn't even have information on the team rotating. No, it's a they have a mental herb.
Mental herb? Okay.
Look, its base attack. It's 63. About what I expected it to be.
That's doing a lot of damage.
To who? Honchkrow?
Honchkrow. Shogun.
Okay, Shogun surprised me. Honchkrow less so. But Shogun's defenses are not that high. Excuse me, my headphones are not.
Oh, that was surprisingly rough for an Elekid.
Alright then.
Alright, that's Crystal Coliseum. That one was a nice breather after the...
Look, after anything where part of the rules is rental Pokemon. Or
After anything where
swapping
part
on-
of the rules is spin the wheel, good luck. Pikachu bag and a new battle pass.
I actually want to say the arcade has a swap team function, but like it swaps the entire team.
Ah, Sunny Park. Right.
I think. No. Is it swap the entire team or just swap the lead? Let me look. Now I am curious.
So, Sunny Park is standard knockout battles in doubles. So Sunny
Swaps
Park has the second
swaps.
Coliseum Master, I think.
Yeah, swaps the entire team.
Ew. Let me just go see where my dog is real quick. I can hear him running around.
I'll use Steam to hold more laundry.
Goodness me, I'm getting old.
So which Coliseum is this and what are the rules?
Sunny Park, and this is just a standard doubles
Alright, nothing weird.
knockout.
Nothing weird. Got it.
Yeah, so there are 3 Coliseum Masters who have their own unique battle themes and everything, and they give you the 3 main badges, which are Bronze, Silver, Gold. The first one is the Gateway Coliseum, which is the first one you do, which has rental teams, and it is a standard singles knockout battle. This one is doubles, and I think the next one towards the end of the game is doubles as well. Okay. Weird team. However,
Yeah, okay.
I raise you. Earthquake strats. Just dawned on me. Unnerved Tyranitar would be really good in this game.
End of General would be really
Let's pluck the Metapod. And I will crunch the Delcatty, I suppose.
Bromch.
So one thing I would like to say about this game is I appreciate that it starts with singles and then goes to doubles.
As it should.
The first Coliseum is rental teams singles. Then it is you can use your own teams singles. Then it's a special kind of battle format with the team battles in singles. And then it goes to doubles.
It sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog like level for some reason.
I mean,
It's like halfway through.
it is called Sunny Park.
I would do it. There's like a specific part that makes me think that. That instrument.
Oh, what I like to call the Pokemon Battle Revolution guitar. Actually, to be fair, I'm fairly sure the GameCube games also had a guitar like this.
It probably did.
It's a shame that Genius Sonority have kind of just stopped making games at this point.
Do they exist?
I'm fairly sure they still exist, yeah.
Yeah, they got relegated to like what, Battle Trozai, and they were never seen again.
I'm fairly sure that's the case, yeah. I suppose now that Pokemon games are A in 3D and on home consoles, there's no real need for these kinds of games anymore.
I suppose not. Oh well.
Granted, this is one giant battle frontier for Gen 4. Because in the post-game, whew, you get...
I've seen like some of the post-game stuff in PBR, and it's weird. And
It's weird. Like, Sunny Park, I know, goes to Little Cup. Like, actual straight-up level 5 unevolved Pokemon only Little Cup.
That's very funny.
The Courtyard Coliseum, I believe it's called, goes to a bit like the Battle Castle, where it is just endless battles, and then you spin a wheel to get a heal or something afterwards. It's basically survival battles. It's like this game goes full Battle Frontier. You know, at least they're bringing back the kind of Battle Frontier ideas now. You know, the generic Battle Tower format's always going to exist. Dynamax Adventures was basically the Battle Factory. Which...
For
yeah.
better or for worse.
Better or worse. You know, I feel like if they actually brought back the Battle Factory, just like straight up, just this is the Battle Factory as it was in like Gen 3 and Gen 4, I think people would lose their fucking minds.
Probably.
Like, which ones would you want back? The Battle Tower, because it's basic and you can't go wrong. The Battle Factory.
I'd be a sucker for the Battle Castle and the Battle Dome were my favorites.
The Battle Castle would be good. The Battle Hall was interesting.
It's like rental but bad.
You know, because the battle halls thing was the difficulty is up to you.
Yeah.
You know, do you gun down all of one type and get them out of the way early?
Yes.
Yes, is the answer.
I was using Tyranitar. I'm like, I'm gonna kill all the fighting types now and not have to worry about them ever again. Actually, no, wait. There was one type that I left open because I know when the boss shows up, she picks like something that's super effective against the type he just picked, or something like that. So I was leaving like Fighting 10 open for a while, or Water 10. So I was just using them on the boss because I knew it wouldn't be a Water type or whatever. Battle Hall strategies were so wild.
Yeah, battle hall strategy is like nuts. The battle pyramid was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool, except you can never run from anything.
No.
I don't know why. I think there's like some special multiplier and effect that stops you from running from things.
Battle pike was eh.
There were Macargo everywhere, and I couldn't run from any of them with a Sceptire.
This guy's got an unknown.
Aye.
Okay, let's see what's going on down here then.
The Battle Palace, however, was a terrible idea, and I never want to see it again.
Yeah, the battle palace, like, we can just leave that.
We're just gonna not. Battle Pike was interesting, at least.
Yeah, the battle pike's interesting. I see a Lickitung, I'm gonna dynamic punch. Aha, that's a levitate Bronzor.
Like most Bronzor, honestly.
That was a sequence of animations I never want to see again.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh no. Sir, I do not want your Malem. Monkey! Hey, dynamic punch works.
Hey, Lamau.
Bop. Look at that N64 Lickitung.
It's got own tempo. No! I forgot it has that.
I mean, it just seems insistent on using Lick. I don't think the Quick Claw mattered, but bye, Kricketune. You know what, when I stretch like that, I do want to fall over as well. That early morning stretch, and then I realise, oh, right, I can't do that anymore because of the pain. And then I have to lie in bed for an extra half an hour because I can't move. What are we at? 4? 4. A water team with a Steel Wormadam, a Silcoon, a Butterfree, and a Wigglytuff. Indeed, is how I feel about that. Well, yeah, I'm not really intimidated by the Wormadam. Oh yeah, immediate dynamic punch, baby. Oh, fuck you! You and your perfect apples. I am gonna attack the Wormadam now. And I will let Sibylle kill the Wigglytuff. Because apparently she's remarkably fast. Yomtar. Why does everything in this game have Captivate? And why is Steel Wormadam so damn thick? Right, the Butterfree's dead. Wow, what a final opponent. Good old Love Disc. And a Doorbell's accuracy got lowered by Mirror Shot. This Wormadam just refuses to die. Tackle?
Back from folding the laundry, and why is that word? I'm still on the screen.
Why is the Love Disc using tackle?
I don't know.
And the Wormadam's still on the scene because the Wormadam fucking refuses to die.
Evidently so.
The Wormadam's like, I'm lowering your accuracy, get fucked. God, it just shows that no matter what the Pokemon is, Steel Bug is a good type.
Yeah, Bug Steel is... You do have to, like, actually kind of work to get Wormadam to do stuff, because it's very quirky. But it's not impossible. That said, it is the second best Wormadam. The ground one has Earthquake.
That is true. But you know, we're in a world of Bug Steel types, so you've got Forretress that's really passive, but it's going to annoy you. You know, there's Scizor, whose entire purpose is to bend you over. At least as our Platinum.
Highly violent.
Even more so now against close combat.
Yeah, that's kind of gross, actually.
Then you've got Genesect, whose entire function is to bend you over.
You have a Scavalier who asks you politely to bend over.
Who asks you politely to bend over as long as you don't kill it first.
And then there's Durant.
And then there's Durant.
Which is back to the previous thing.
Yep, which is, please bend over. And it has many different ways of doing it.
Durant Gen 8 was a power trip.
What other Bug Steel types are there?
There aren't. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah. Weird that Genesect was the last one. Like, and Gen 5 gave us 2. Or, sorry, 3.
3.
I was thinking 2 was like 2 more.
I'm noticing these teams are getting slightly better as time goes on. And then there's the occasional Chimchar in the middle. I haven't seen Turtwig or Piplup yet.
Waterfall.
I'm going to Waterfall the Butterfree, and I am going to Cluck the Machoke.
That sounds about right. What the fuck? What is wrong with Machoke's head? It's like pointing forward instead of up.
Some Pokemon got remodeled. So I can't quite tell how they remodeled some of the Pokemon. So some of them in this game, like Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan's very egregious, still use their N64 models. Some of them don't.
It looks like Lickitung did.
Lickitung does. And obviously all the Gen 3 things still use their GameCube models because, to be honest, they're fine.
It's not much different. Yeah.
But there are some things that very clearly use the N64 models. That's concerning.
Only slightly. It's about to die. Oh, now it's concerning because Haunter just lost the turn.
Oh no, it's doing it again. Oh. Yeah, one boost is all it needs to be scary. I would say before Gen 9, this is the best a lot of Pokemon have looked. Because, I mean, we've seen what Gen 9 did to some Pokemon. And, whoa, the glow up.
Yeah, but we've also seen what Gen 9 does to some things and they look worse.
Yeah. That was always going to be the case, though, when they start adding textures to them.
Yeah.
The stuff that was designed with 3D in mind, not so much. The stuff from, like, Gen 1, where they started adding scales to, like, snake Pokemon and stuff, it's like, it looks a bit odd.
Poliwrath's alive, oh my god!
Poliwrath's alive, Dynamic Punch hit. Adorable will not go down without a fight.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna kill us at -1. Wait, too many. What's that?
Lol. High crit chance move for super luck.
I thought you were gonna go for Dark Pulse just to be smart, but whatever.
Well, Wigglytuff looks so happy. Alright, what's next? Final? Semi-final. This team looks...
Eyebrows?
I have questions.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. Right.
My brain is telling me like Trapeze, Shirabali, and then just Earthquake and everything.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Everything on the team is either Earthquake or Rock Slide.
Ah, yes, Tyranitar. The cause of and solution to many of life's problems.
Yeah. Now that you said that, the next time I raise a Tyranitar, I want to name it Alcohol.
Okay, I would have been slightly considered that was a plus or minus lead.
Yeah, that would have been
Because then there was got to be some saucy shit going down, and I'm not prepared for that.
Nasty Ball?
Air Balloon doesn't exist yet, so bye-bye.
How did this guy make this semi-final?
Who the fuck knows? Tell you, man, plus and minus strats.
Ah, yes. Where the twins just click Helping Hand with both of them on the same turn, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens. And then they occasionally do attack and it hurts like hell.
Ah, yes, Quick Attack and Quick Attack.
Okay, that's not
Alright.
threatening.
That's weak to Rock Slide. It's weak to Earthquake. Okay, you just pick the move you like, I guess. Which is Rock Slide.
And I will finish off the Luxio with Dark Pulse.
Yeah.
Assuming it lives. Alright.
Alright, non-split damage, baby!
Not that it matters, that's a Delibird, not an Iron Bundle.
How much damage? Yeah, this Delibird is mega dead.
You know what? The stat buff wasn't the best thing Iron Bundle got. It was having a not shit type.
Water Ice, right?
Water Ice. I mean, the stat boost helped. Immeasurably.
That's speed, though.
Yeah.
Alright. Whom are we fighting? It's like... What? Why is there Plusle Minun again?
Fossil, Minun,
Ash.
Chirim, Cat. This is a Sun team.
There's a fucking Shuckle on here?
Right, the Shuckle concerns me. The Lopunny, not so much. These two concern me if they're on the field at the same time. And there is a Sun Core in the middle. So, Caprice Shurama.
Yeah, and...
Adorable.
And I don't know who the last one is gonna be. My brain is thinking Shogun, though. I don't know why.
In case the sun gets set up.
Yeah, probably.
You're gonna buff my Macargo, I'll take it.
It's also got Recover, just in
got
case
Recover.
something, like, very stupid happens. No Yawn, though, which is a pity. Okay. It's not quite what we were expecting. However, Shuckle's weak to Rock Slide.
True.
Yeah, just watch the Shuckle have some, like, Citrus Berry or something stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the berry. Okay.
Weirder things have happened. Okay, that's actually kind of smart. Don't know why the helping hand, but whatever. All right, what does this Shuckle have that it no longer has?
Not a berry.
It's not a berry. Okay.
Is it berry juice?
That's highly
Leftovers?
dubious.
Leftovers.
Leftovers. All right. Rock Slide still, and then
I'm gonna pluck the Lopunny.
yeah, just in case. This is what it's doing. All right. What have you got? Also not a berry.
Also not a berry. Okay.
Wait, you're faster than a Lopunny? What? Alright.
What delayed priority moves does Lopunny get?
Mirror Coat. Maybe counter? Mirror Coat's the one I remember.
Because there is no way I was naturally faster than that.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Okay, so
Earthquake mode activate.
I would go for...
Okay.
Okay, that's understandable.
I respect the commitment to the support Shuckle.
Yeah, like, dumber things have happened. Oh, they're both out. That means there's only, what, one thing left now?
One thing left.
So we have a Tyranitar and...
Two things in back. So I'll send out Shogun, because Shogun's gonna synergize the best.
Yeah. It is the Shurim. That's what I thought. Then Tyranitar can either Rock Slide or Crunch. Taste. Ah! Nah. Why is it keep activating?
Okay, so that was scary.
It could have been
Because
scary.
that Minun was out for
Yeah.
blood.
The Minun was about to...
And that
Minun was about to
Lopunny
be
had
really weird.
something.
Yeah. It could have been worse, and I'm kind of glad that wasn't. $600. Nice.
And there's the silver badge. Magma Coliseum and Sunset Coliseum. I'm just trying to think how many Coliseums are left. Magma, Sunset, Courtyard, Stargazer. Right, there's 3 left. Okay.
Oh my god, it had... No, wait. Oh yeah. It had an Iron Ball, so it had Fling.
That Fling.
And I forgot, Klutz does not negate the speed drop of Iron Ball. In this gen, pretty sure.
So, we have 2... This one's gonna be annoying. Okay, I reckon either tomorrow or Monday we finish this game.
Sounds about right.
Because there is 3 Colosseums and then the final one. And then we're into the post-game stuff, which I'll try. But I just want to be up front. Oh boy. You need, like, competitive level shit for that. Because I think this one is a points-based tournament. So everyone fights everyone else, and whoever's got the most points at the end wins. And this one is you get a set of 12 Pokemon, you and your opponent pick from them. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting.